I remember when I came to this ministry, the first apostolic center that I pastored, I remember we started in the kitchen of a church. The church felt that we were praying too much, we were too young to be useless. So they sent us out of the church. We found another place. We kept on praying and God began to increase us there. We were over 100. The person who gave us the hall felt that we're having more results than them and his own members were becoming our members. So he now drove us away. And then my assistant pastor felt that this kind of church, number one, they don't give you salary. If you want to get a hall, they don't support you. So he got angry and he left. He was the first person like John Mark that forsook me. And then we got another place in a government primary school. I gathered more than 15 young men like myself and we began to pray. Like a cave of Adullam for us, God came in our midst. There were mighty manifestations. And the least among us could heal the sick and cast out devils. So one of them came after one meeting and said, Pastor, what is the plan for visibility? Just a few of us had Android. We didn't even have good phones. Even me, I didn't have plans. We're struggling to pay a rent of 10,000, yet we couldn't. If you want to be fruitful, it's not by innovations, it's by the spoken words of God. Unless God has not spoken. The Lord told me to come to the city of Aba and do ministry, and that was all I heard. One of the ways to abide in Him is to stay with the last word He spoke until He speaks again. The only reason why we are here is because God helped us. We didn't make plans to be here. And if this is the best that God can do for us, He has done more than enough. And what happened was 98 of them, after 2 months of asking that question, disappeared. One of the ways to abide in Him is to stay with the things He has said, even when it doesn't make sense. And after a season, God began to multiply us. All of them that disappeared, they came back again. And they still saw that we still maintained the concept of mediocrity. That's what they called it. One of them called me after leaving me. He said God called him to go to either Lagos or Abuja. God, if you are not understanding the gist, either Lagos or Abuja. After 3 weeks he called, he said, Kai, Pastor, Lagos is hard, my soul is dying. You went without the spoken words of God. He says you are clean by the words that I have spoken to you. He came back and after 1 year, he said, Kai, I've gotten the thing I'm looking for now. He now brought the name of his ministry. I saw his message after 2 years, 3 days ago. That's why I brought this story. He said, Pastor, I'm still dying. He's a Geo. He's still dying. Jesus said, ye are clean through the words which I have spoken to you. It's been over 8 years. It's obvious the people that waited for Jesus and the people that did not. It's been over 8 years. Many of them are still in the wilderness looking for help somewhere. They felt we were foolish. All we knew how to do was to pray and to study. They said we're bending like crayfish. Young people who finish school with good grades and yet they don't want to do anything with their lives. Tell your neighbor, give it time. I'm saying this to the young people who are as young as myself. We are living in a fast, they call it a swipe generation. We are living in a swipe generation where you just want things to happen. You want to begin today and happen today. You want things to blow. You must learn how to abide. And many times it will take years, you are still abiding. It is not the day that you put the seed on the ground that it becomes a fruit. And many times God will chisel you, God will prune you, God will do all kinds of things to you so that you will come out the best version of God that He wants you to become. He says, abide in me. And when you begin to abide in Him, after a while you will discover that you begin to look more like God. You have moved from abiding in Him to Him in you. He called His disciples first to be with Him. Abiding, to be with Him, and go through scriptures. There's nobody God sent without the process of abiding, because there's no fruitfulness without abiding. People may be advancing in life, people may be getting married, and God will tell you wait. It may not make sense in time, but after a while. I'm saying this to say to you, dear friends, that it doesn't matter how long it takes, just stay with Jesus. There will be many options in this season, but stay with Jesus. One of the most difficult things to do is to obey God when you have a choice. You have tried, waited and cried, nothing is happening, and God has not spoken again. The last word He spoke to you is still wait on me. And you have been waiting, yet it seems as though nothing is happening. Keep waiting. Obey God, especially when you have a choice. Because this is how men become fruitful. The Bible says, when the Lord shall turn again the captivity of Zion, it will be like a dream. It will be like, I've seen God turn the nemesis of people in one night. Seem as though the world is against you, your best friends have left you, and all that you have is the word that God has spoken to you. You have treasures. If all that you have is the word that God has spoken to you, you have something more than gold. He said you are clean by the word that I have spoken unto you. You are clean. As long as you are holding on to that word, if it is God that said it to you, abide in Him. And after a while you will discover that you begin to become one with the things God has spoken to you. And when you begin to become one with the things that God has spoken to you, you are entering into that season that is called the season of fruitfulness.